Bienvenidos a Esperanza Pense, donde la Esperanza Pense. Welcome to Esperanza Pense, where hope wins. Just cleansing the cards with the fire a little bit. Just got off a really long phone conversation with a really good friend. Feeling the vibes. Oh, temperance. That's chill. Literally, that is chill. Temperance. This is an ability to strike a balance. This is an ability to keep one foot grounded and another foot still in our emotions. Like, we can feel some kind of way about something, but we don't have to go overboard with our emotional expression necessarily. This is us knowing when to drink and knowing when to quit, or knowing when to mix the drink, or as we were saying in this conversation, like, we're from Wisconsin. All right, like, the way that we drink is like, yes, we double fist, just like this angel here. Like, we double fist, and there's like not an issue. When you go to other places that are not Wisconsin, people are like, "What are you doing?" Like, holy moly, it seems like a lot. Like, we were saying in this conversation, I was like, yeah, like. And I was talking about this with another friend the other day. Like, we know people, like, I have been this person where I've been like, yeah, I better start drinking beer. I need to calm down. You know what I mean? Like, that's how we sober up, is drinking beer. So, like, temperance can be an ass to, like, maintain some balance, like dry out every now and again, or, you know, if you lean too far in one direction, maybe pull back. But temperance seems to be like that you're able to maintain that flow, that you're able to maintain that ebb and flow, that you're able to be sober when you need to, and you're able to relax when you need to, and you're able to be in tune with your emotions, but you're also able to be in tune with your spiritual side and yet stay grounded at the same time. You're in touch with angelic realms. Number 14 is 2 times 7, the number of heaven. So it's like you have that structural base. Oh, hey, should we look up? Let's look this up. Let's look our jumper card up in the tarot. I happen to have this book right here. Tarot, the new handbook for apprentice. I put this on you should check out the last live stream I did. I pulled the 10 card Celtic cross reading for our new moon in Pisces. Prayer. Oh, here we go. Okay. There's a prayer that goes with it, but I don't want to read that. I want to read this. Temperance. Try new things, but keep a hold on your present security. At this time, it is important to maintain a balance in your life. That's the key. Memory. Patience builds the dreams of man. Maintain balance while you plan. Oh, that is so cool. Guidelines. Easy does it. Don't rush anything at this time. Keep your cool. Don't give up your security. You need more time before making any major decisions. Don't overdo things. Take life at a moderate pace. Patience will win in the end. There you go. And that is flavoring our reading and energy for today, Moon Day. So let's pray over these cards and play. All right. Monday, the 23rd of March, 2026, near past, present tense, near future. Thank you for fine-tuning your free will and intuition with me. I'm running a sale right now. Did you know? Death again, huh? Wow. And some swords. It's only $22 to get a quick reading. So if you have never tried tarot before, if you don't know much about the cards, but you still want to like look at the pretty pictures and see if it triggers your intuition in any way as you're making some decisions, or if you're just curious like what energies you're working with these themes that you're focusing on right now, as well as like larger themes that we could all be working with too together, then hit me up. Links below. Yeah, Nine of Swords is definitely a card of feeling bound by thoughts and emotions, or an overabundance of thoughts and emotions. Like, the thoughts trigger the anxiety. I guess it's not an emotion, it's just more of a nervous system state. And Nine of Swords is a situation to where the nervous system is activated, but in a negative way. This person is up in the middle of the night. They in this card, they're bound. And it seems like they have a lot of responsibilities on their mind, a lot of things that they need to plan, a lot of words that they need to like get out and express. And it's just everything is happening at once. This person can't necessarily get good sleep. They might be a little bit of an insomniac, or there's just too much going on mentally. It might be hard for them to find that Four of Swords moment and calm the F down. Death card again. Well, I mean, that last Pisces new moon was it. Moon went void, of course, just right after that. That was on the 18th. And then here, over the weekend, you know, we had the Sun and Neptune conjunct. We have Saturn conjuncting with the Sun coming up this week. We have Aries energy coming in hot. And in order for that to happen, we got to cut off, you know, the plans, the people, the energies, the spaces, the places, or, you know, there could be just a lot of death energy coming through. Again, this is Scorpio. This is plutonic depth, depth. You know, it's a very similar situation. It's going down deep. People have a natural fear of death. Not all people, but most people have a healthy will to stay here, to stay on this planet, and to not necessarily invite Grim Reaper energy into their lives. But if we honor death, you know, if we honor the fallen too, if we honor who has passed before us, if it's our teachers, if it's our elders, if it's our ancestors, but also we have to honor the process itself of, you know, obviously letting things cut out that are not healthy for the entire organism. And we can see that this kind of surgical precision is happening right now. Mercury's going to come back and talk to Mars. So that's a really good time to, you know, make an incision on that process and to cut out maybe a few of these swords, really even. Three of Swords reversed is a great way of turning around heartache and heartbreak and doing something constructive with it. I love this card in reverse because internally, this is the whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger type energy. This is energy of, you know, being able to have suffered a few swords to the heart, or to our tender spot in our chest, right? But it's not. It's now holding the heart up. Now it's supporting. You know, here it's dripping, like the clouds are rolling in, but here it's like there's a sun rising on this when it's in reverse. I feel like Three of Swords reverse can be a real turnaround to where we can understand where these swords have been of our own doing, where they've come from somewhere else, what we need to cut it out. You know, maybe there's something that we need to cut it out and maintain some balance while we go through our day, you know, making these decisions of what to keep and what to cut, and what ideas belong to us and what don't, what can we delegate, and what plans and processes are not allowing us to relax mentally, and how can we calm ourselves the F down and organize our thoughts, as my dad would say. He used to wake up in the morning and he might be like, I feel a song coming on, and then he would like freaking make up some song, like freestyle, like just some song about there's a cardinal in the feeder and I feel a song humming on. Like he would just like try to like sing off key on purpose. Like he was freaking hilarious. And then like he would be like, well, kid, I need to organize my thoughts, you know? And then he would like go sit at his desk and literally like organize his thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think my dad was having like insomnia or those kind of issues till he retired, you know, and he didn't have as many thoughts to organize, you know? So sometimes this is, like I said before, this is a state that we can bring upon ourselves. All right, that's all I have for right now. Look, it's me. I'm back with the Synchronicity deck. Let's shuffle and play and see what comes our way. Whoa, there goes one. Spring. Okay, well, there you go. Spring has sprung. We just had the equinox on the 20th on Friday, so Mercury went direct at 2:30 in the afternoon, around 2:33 p.m., I think, Central Standard Time, and then the moon went into Taurus after that, like right around like 1:45, 1:43, some odd in the morning on the 21st. So yeah, spring has sprung. We're in full spring mode. That's when the sun ingresses Aries. That's our spring equinox in the northern hemisphere, and the fall autumn equinox in the southern hemisphere. This is equal day and night. This is the changing of the seasons, and these are like delineation markers of time that we use to determine where things are in the sky for Western astrology students. So spring is definitely a great time to, you know, renew, restore, live and let live, and die what must die. I'm not going to sing that song today. I've sang it on here before, but maybe I'll link it so you can listen to it. It's Stereolab. All right. See you on the astrology part in a second. Ooh, I see a sparkly diamond in this chart. I see an earth trine between Juno, the vertex, Uranus. Again, some surprising, life-changing actions that we might not even realize that we're taking. People that we bump into, and they change our lives forever, and they may stick around, they may come, they may go, but they might really link us up with somebody that we could have some sort of marriage with. Where is Juno in your chart? Where does Capricorn fall in your chart? Maybe that could be the area of life that gets lit up for you. We have Jupiter, Black Moon Lilith, and Mars trining in water signs. So let's keep a lookout for over amplification of dark feminine desires, energy, or the increase in fear of feminine power. There could be an increase in fear of our own femininity, or an increased need to mask our darker feminine natures, right? Or something about like kind of an amplification of the darker side of men needing to like demonize feminine energy, or something like that is kind of ringing out here. But speaking of rings, this diamond is all pointing to Neptune and the sun. So like maybe there is a dream situation that we could actually really take some action on. You know, are we thinking about making our relationships become a little bit more serious? Are we thinking about partnerships? Are we thinking with the moon? The moon is in aspect with that Juno as well as Pluto. So there could be a depth of a transformation in terms of how we actually see our connections with other people. Maybe we are deciding, you know, who's in our deeper circle and who remains peripheral, who we want a partnership and who we want to actually marry, whether that's in business, place, time, or with actual people. Thank you. Come again.